To get work done in Scrum projects, there needs to be a balance between flexibility and stability in the change practice. While Scrum projects can be extremely flexible, the change methodology in Scrum must remain stable. When flexibility is too severe, processes can become blocked and ineffective. Scrum uses several concepts to ensure that the balance between stability and flexibility is never too rigid and never too flexible, but somewhere right in the middle. Scrum enables flexibility through transparency, inspection and adaptation. The first element is iterative development. Scrum supports both an iterative and incremental development process. Changes can be incorporated at any time in the process. However, stability is maintained by not permitting any changes to the sprint backlog once a sprint begins. The Scrum Master ensures that the Scrum team does not experience interferences while work is being done on the product increments. A trademark of Scrum is that it is very tolerant of change and adaptation. Change is embraced and successfully managed during the development of the product increments. Time boxing is another practice that supports flexibility in Scrum. All Scrum ceremonies must not exceed the maximum amount of established time. For example, the daily Scrum meeting is time boxed to 15 minutes and the sprints are time boxed from 1 to 6 weeks. Time boxing provides stability towards the achievement of meeting deadlines and achieving high levels of throughput. Sprints provide stability and consistency within a changing development environment. Time-box sprints also allow for frequent evaluation of the progress being made on a consistent basis. Issues and problems can easily be addressed very quickly. Time-boxing also allows for the Scrum team to revisit estimation practices so that the process can be improved upon in subsequent sprints. A sprint allows the team to achieve their goals for the final product on an incremental basis. The Scrum team is cross-functional and self-directed. This team style is highly focused on the achievement of the sprint goals. A cross-functional team is one that has the skills and the knowledge needed to complete the development work in the sprints. A self-organised team is one that is fully responsible for determining how to complete their own work without direction from outside of the team. Micromanagement and command and control leadership styles are not appropriate for Scrum teams. Another element is customer value-based prioritization. Requirements or user story prioritization is based on the amount of value that can be delivered to the customer. When a Scrum project starts, a prioritized product backlog is created. As changes are requested and approved, requirements are then reprioritized. When new or modified requirements are placed in the product backlog, they are evaluated during the prioritization process. If a new requirement has a higher value than an existing requirement in the product backlog, it is placed relative to its perceived level of customer value. This way, flexibility is achieved based on the customer's value-based prioritization needs. The prioritized product backlog is where changes are integrated. High-value requirements should always be worked on earlier than those of lower value. The Scrum team use continuous integration to add new and altered features into the product increment at the end of a sprint.